If you're listening to the video, if you're watching the video version of this, I'm going to let you have a few seconds to really admire the mug Tuesday made for us. Everyone in the chat spam W Tuesday. Anyways,
W Tuesday.
Yep. Welcome to your weekly heavy metal podcast, where Law's strumming sounds like someone politely tapping on a coffin with a spoon, just as if welcome to yet another installment of Into the Pit, your weekly dose of heavy metal, hosted by yours truly, Riley Pronk. And before we start, I should apologize to Laws for ever expecting the strumming to actually sound like anything other than an enthusiastic suggestion of rhythm. Where Lost is strumming is, well, let's just say it occasionally resembles someone gently poking a snare drum with a toothpick. Fuck! Okay, Laws, I genuinely apologize for ever making fun of your playing. You've shaped the sounds of modern metal, kept millions of fans inspired, and your skill, consistency, and creativity behind the kit deserve nothing but respect. Any teasing was meant in jest, and I hope you know it comes from admiration as much as humor. Anyway, I've got a stacked playlist for you this week, featuring animals as leaders, Suffocation, and Pentagram, all coming up in just a few minutes. But right now, we're kicking things off with some type of negative. Excuse for stuttering. Neurodivergence. Halloween in Heaven of a 2007 album, Dead Again. My name's Riley Pronk. You're listening to The Pit. Hit it, Billy.
Yes, sir.
Slave.
Then they got that moment.
Some insane technical death metal from the legendary Suffocation, as Grace descends of a 2013 album, Pinnacle of Bedlam. It's worth noting that Frank Moreland is no longer in Suffocation. A bold move, really. Removing the most terrifying part of your band is one way to evolve. According to guitarist Terrence Hobbs, they were literally after Moreland in late 1987/1988, tossing around band name ideas when he, vocalist Frank Moreland, and bassist John Barron landed on fuck it, Suffocation.
And that's how Suffocation was born.
Yep, practically. The first demo, titled Reincriminated, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, or it's just my accent that makes it sound weird. It's probably the latter, to be honest. Released in July 1990, was a 3-song cassette, self-released by the band, with raw production and early versions of what would become key tracks, such as Human Race, which would later be on the Human Race EP, Involuntary Slaughter, Reincarnation. There we go, I think I got it. Both of which would later be re-recorded for Effigy of a Forgotten, quite possibly one of the most influential albums of all time. And if we play on a slam band, looking at you, development, you fucking rule, but I'm just saying. Congratulations! You basically spent your career stealing the breakdown from Legion of Veracity and calling it innovation. After the release of Effigy, recorded at Morris Sound Recordings in Florida with producer Scott Burns, the band planned to return to that same setup for 1994's Breeding for Spawn. They believed that working with Scott Burns and at that studio would give them the production quality that matched their musical ambition, but Roadrunner, being the pains in the ass that they are, refused to fund the band. Yeah, what were you gonna say, Billy? Oh, never mind, my dude was well gone.
Beep, beep.
Refused to fund the band to go back to Morris Sound with Scott Burns. Instead, they insisted the band record locally in New York and work with a different studio/engineer, which would be proven to be a big mistake. Specifically, the head of AR at Roadrunner, Monty Connor, believes the band could produce an even better version of the earlier EP, Human Race, sound without Scott Burns. He says this at the label's behest. It wasn't just the label decision. The band also cited lack of budget to travel and record what they wanted, with the result overly dirty, muddy production. The bands themselves and many reviewers consider the production a major weakness for the album, and it is, but it's probably the worst album of the entire discography, but doesn't mean it doesn't have killer tracks. So I am stuttering a lot today. I think it might have something to do with the fact that I am literally half asleep. I literally went to bed like 12:30 last night. Wasn't really thinking about my actions, but
Okay, this was okay. I have a solution.
what? Thanks for that. That was really necessary.
You're welcome, RT.
Fuck, what was I on? Oh, major weakness for the album. And as a result, many of the tracks from the album were later re-recorded on subsequent albums, like Pierce from Event and what was that album? That red album with like the monks and everything. Blood Elf. To correct what they felt didn't come out right. Before that, Typo Negative, R.I.P. Peter Steele, you absolute fucking legend, with Halloween in Heaven off the 2007 album, Dead Again. I think it's time for what can only be described as black metal adjacent avant-garde metal. Can't call them black metal because the purists would rather die than let anyone think otherwise. Zeal and Order. Ship on Fire off the 2018 album, Stranger Food. You're listening to a bit of Riley Pronk. Slave, play the music.
Yeah, sure.
Shut the fuck up.
I come in the breath of the dead, bathing in my pauper blood, bare bone and covered in red, waiting all night even in the flood. And I came on a ship on fire, to the seas you would call your home, climbed down from the highest spire, I disappear with the ocean foam. I collect all the things that I need, I collect all the things that I need, I collect all the things that I need. I came in the name of the dead, to bring my neck to the
Sitting and waiting for feelings to pass. They go nowhere, they last and last. Living in my world of complete solitude. No one can see what I'm going through. My mental wounds not wanting to heal. Tears fill my eyes, I drop to kneel. Voices in my head still telling me to change. My soul is screaming out, God. Alright now, won't you listen? Taking my time, trying to get by. Living in the past, dwelling on time. Trying to overcome what you did to me. Left me behind after planting a seed. A ring of seed. Planted in me. Now I know just what it's like. Got in too deep and now I pay. Setting my course for the future. Now I learn their wicked
It's a shame that my dumbass decided to sleep at 12:30 last night because holy shit, this is a lot to read. But anyways,
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
nobody cares about you, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
But nobody cares about your problems.
Nobody cares about your problems.
No,
What do you think about her?
No, your problem.
Your problems.
problem.
Your problems.
problem.
Your problems.
problem.
Your problems. Your problems. Are we supposed to be doing something?
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, shit.
Okay, let's go back to it.
Some obscure classic doom from the almighty Pentagram, often referred to as the American Sabbath due to the fact that both bands were pioneers of the doom metal genre. Just as Sabbath is considered the godfather of British heavy/doom metal, Pentagram fills that role in the US, inspiring American doom bands like Saint Vitus, the criminally underrated The Obsessed, and later cathedral-adjacent acts. The track Evil Seed of the 1987 album Day of Reckoning. The band formed in 1971 in Alexander, Virginia, and from its early days went through several names: Virgin Death, Stone Bunny, Macabre, and Wicked Angel. The first 7-inch single, Be Forewarned with Lazy Lady, was released in 1972 under the name Macabre, not to be confused with the awesome death metal band of the same name. Eventually, the band settled on the name Pentagram, reportedly because vocalist Bobby Liebling suggested Pentagram as a name that better reflected the gloomy lyrical/sonic themes. And no, I'm not talking about the fucking blue hedgehog Wait, what the fuck does Sonic even mean? Who knows? The band seems to have been experimenting with identity. The early material and names were somewhat transitional, reflecting the evolving sound and aesthetic. A thrilling journey from macabre to pentagram. Because nothing says musical evolution like changing your name every 6 months. In January 15, 2005, at the Black Cat in Washington, D.C., according to attendee reports and media coverage, Liebling locked himself in a backstage bathroom, suffered a collapse or near collapse due to substance-related issues, then attempted to perform but collapsed again on stage and was carried off by ambulance. The incident caused the show to be aborted for Liebling's part. The remainder of the evening was performed by other musicians stepping in, essentially turning into a makeshift tribute. And many of Pentagram's early recordings were done on shoestring budgets in small studios in Virginia, contributing to a raw, almost demo-like quality, even on official albums. Before that, Zeal and Ardor with Ship on Fire off the 2018 album Stranger Fruit. We usually don't do an album of the week breakdown this late in the show, but this week we're making an exception. This week, the old heads will probably know about this one. It's none other than In the Hole of Mountain King by Sabotage. Pick the scripts up. Sabotage formed in 1979 in Tarpon Springs, Virginia. I nearly said Virginia again. Fuck! Florida. There we go. The band saw. Wait, what'd you just say?
Oh, I thought you said vagina.
Virginia, not vagina, dumbass. The band started as a project between John Oliver, vocal/keyboard, and Chris Oliver, guitar. Two brothers obsessed with heavy metal and progressive rock, like me. I'm not sure if Billy listens to any progressive rock at all.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Do you even know what progressive rock is?
I'm not sure.
Exactly.
I'm not sure, but I think I have listened to.
You've ever heard of this band named Pink Floyd?
Yes.
They're progressive rock.
Huh. I thought it was like Tool and
Oh, that's progressive metal.
Oh, is there a difference?
I think progressive metal is way heavier than. I don't know actually. I'm a dumbass. Anyway,
and,
earlier.
We know it. We know.
The world may never know. It's like 5% of a Tootsie Pop. Anyway, we are going off script this episode. Holy shit! Early on, they performed under the name Avatar, inspired by mystical and fantastical imagery, before switching to Sabotage to avoid legal issues with a Swedish band already called Avatar, not to be confused with the modern Avatar we all know and kind of love. Throughout the early 80s, Sabotage cut demo tapes and performed locally in Florida, building a small but loyal fan base. And the early sound was raw, blending traditional heavy metal, so that's like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, with occasional progressive flourishes. Heavier than most Florida bands at the time, yet not fully polished. The band's breakthrough album, In the Hole of the Mountain King, is a particular standout because, well, compared to earlier releases like Silence and the Dungeons or Coal this album represents a huge leap in songwriting sophistication. Chris Oliver's guitar work is also more intricate and harmonically adventurous, blending neoclassical flourishes with the aggressive heavy metal riffs. and the band experiments with odd time signatures, layered harmonies, and tempo shifts, giving the album a progressive edge while retaining metal intensity. Tracks like Prelude to Madness, based on Greek's In the Hall of the Mountain King, show the band integrating classical motifs into a metal framework. Fuck, I can't talk. Something few American metal bands were attempting at the time. The album is also drenched in a dark, gothic, and cinematic tone, and John Oliver's vocal delivery alternates between melodic power and gritty aggression, enhancing the dramatic tension. Keyboard and orchestral textures add depth without ever overwhelming the guitar-driven core, creating a soundscape that feels both epic and ominous. Standout tracks include Beyond the Doors of the Dark,
Big vaginas.
Strange Rains, She Flies Strange Rains, the title track, Legions, and 24 Hours Ago, which is the opening track. You're listening to the Pit with Riley Pronk, and it's time for some old school symphonic black metal. This is the almighty Emperor. Slave, play the track. The track, Intercelled by Chaos, off the 1997 album Anthems to the Welkin at Dusk. Play me some more music, Billy. That's what the script says.
Big vaginas.
Oh. Tosin Bassi is so good at noodling, he can make 8 strings cry in perfect harmony, which is exactly what your attention span does after 2 minutes. Billy. That was Animals as Leaders, the track Song of Solomon of its 2009 self-titled debut album. Oh, crap. Before picking up the guitar, Tosin Abassi learned to play the clarinet in elementary school, and at one point even considered pursuing classical clarinet performance before fully committing to guitar and metal. He had gotten into metal, punk, and hardcore via skateboarding culture, mainly through skate videos and soundtracks for Tony Hawk's Pro Skate, or whatever the hell it's called here. Here it was known as Tony Hawk Skateboarding, but that's besides the point. While Meshuggah is credited with inventing the gent style, Animals as Leaders popularized and expanded it, especially in an instrumental context, and the drummer, Matt Gotska, joined in 2012 and was only 23 years old but was already playing at an elite level. The band name Animals as Leaders comes from Ishmael by Daniel Quinn. Tosin Abassi noted it expresses the idea that humans are essentially animals. Before that, Emperor with Insult Sold by Chaos of the 1997 masterpiece, Anthems to the Woken at Dusk. You've been listening to the pit with Riley Pronk, and I am beyond hyped for Metallica this weekend. The M72 World Tour finally hit Sydney, following shows in Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, and Brisbane, and I'm equally excited for one of the openers. Fuck, I cannot speak English today. Might as well start speaking fucking German or something. The legendary crossover thrash icons, Suicidal Tendencies. Billy, my kind sir, will you please play the track, please? This is the track, Trip After Brain of the 1988 album, How Will I Laugh Tomorrow When I Can't Even Smile Today? Bye, thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.
Hang on to your cock and balls and vaginas and whatever you have, because we're going for a fucking ride. Yeah!